Hello, hello. Let's make sure my sound is turned all the way up. Oh, I'm not on Do Not. There I am. This is annoying. Don't look. Okay. None of my iPads have been logged into. Any of my stuff, so I can't see. I am live. Look at that. There I am. I can hear me. I am live. Look at that. Okay, now I can turn this down. We'll go Jen. And let me just share out. This is hard. It's been a while since I've done a live sale. I need to do a cheat for all the people to tag, so I'm not having to do it like this, because that's annoying, but that's okay because we're just gonna keep going down the list. Yes, that one. Got it. Got it. But good morning. I'm actually live for a crystal live sale. It's been a little bit. I really want to try to at least do 3 to 4 times a week. Let's just tag those people and we'll do that for now. Aspen, I didn't even tag you. Like, I was trying to think of all the people to tag. You weren't even on the list. It's because I knew you were here. It's because I knew you were here, girl. Anyways, so anytime you get into doing live sales, especially because I have not been consistent with it, it will take a while for me to get the amount of viewers back in. So if you're somebody who is watching the replay, you can claim items. Just message me, screenshot the item, or usually sometimes like Dawn will get on and she'll say what number she wants, but like I have some things numbered, and then I have a spot where we'll just sit and go through some things, and so then you would need to screenshot the item to add to your box. I am not any of the existing boxes, this does not count for you, but new boxes are gonna have a $200 limit. Yes, girl. Oh, your work. You need a break. You need a vacation. Yeah, but we are going to talk about Peach Moonstone. That is the crystal of the month because of the mermaid spirit. But if you want to claim items, you just say Hope and the item number. So Hope number 4, because if we use claim or sold, then sometimes that can get your algorithm messed up. But I also, if you said sold or claim, I am not going to get mad at you. So Hope and the item number, and then it's whoever I see first on my screen. I don't think we're going to have a ton of competition today, because this is what I was saying, is anytime, if don't get discouraged if you're selling and you don't get a lot of sales to start. You just need, or in your posts with interactions and stuff, you just have to be consistent and keep posting and keep trying and keep going so that people see that you're alive. You're alive and well. I have killed 2 cups this week. This is now my third cup. Let's please, no more breaking cups, but stuff usually comes in 3s, right? Maybe that's all part of my plan. Hello, hey girl, hey. And I do ship to anywhere in the United States. And then I think that with Canada, I was like comping Canada's boxes, like paying for 1/3 of the shipping, and you pay for the rest of the shipping because it is more expensive. But I also was going to start off, I was going to do my own shadow work reading and see what I get for this year. If you wanted to get a shadow work reading, you would just send me 15 on Venmo, the S or Cash App, and I can log in and see if you pay. But it's just $15 for the shadow work reading. But I wanted to see mine first because I haven't pulled my cards yet, and it's gonna be a slow live anyways. So I wanna do some investigating of my year. I'm trying really hard, and I'm accomplishing a lot. So I think that I'm doing pretty good. These are my shadow work cards. So they're the shadow puppets. Like, I'll show you a couple of them. This one's the snake. The colors are so pretty. And it's got a scorpion on the back. Here's a snail. A skunk. And then I'll have to read out of this to get the intuitive insight, and then I'm going to pull more cards to get more insight on why that's the shadow work card of my year. But if that's something you're interested in, I think that I will offer those during lives just for this month, if you're, or you could get a general reading for 15. But I want to see what my shadow work card is. Have you guys been meditating? Meditating in the dark? I have been. I've been too lazy to get up and get in the closet, so I just put like a huge blanket over my head and like leave my eyes open. And my husband's like laying next to me, and I've got like, I'm sure it looks so crazy. But listen, I'm still doing it. I'm still accomplishing it. Okay, spirit guides. You guys want to be nosy and see what my shadow, what's coming up for me this year? These cards I don't use very much. They're very stiff. It's probably because I don't want to work with shadow. I thought I was gonna get the skunk. Yeah, it's funny that I pulled the snail. Where is the snail? Frog, tapir, hippo, eagle, lizard, gazelle, cub, bear, fox, swan, squirrel, snail. 62. Please be kind to me this year. The adorable snail chugs along at a glacial pace, not known for making fast movements. They can move so slowly it often appears they're scarcely moving at all. However, just like the turtle, the snail always seems to get where it's going. To pull the steadfast snail is a signal that you're in alignment with the universe, walking the best path for you, even if it feels like you are standing still. Life has a funny way of testing us, either by having everything happen everywhere all at once or not at all. Unfortunately, you find yourself in the not at all portion of the test. As frustrating or disheartening as this may be, remember that we don't always see the payoff of our efforts immediately. What was I just talking about? What was I just talking about? Like, it doesn't matter if I don't have many views or many reactions on my posts. You just have to be consistent. Nor can we see the things happening behind the scenes all the time. This card is a sign that you're doing all the right things, and this period calls for more of the same. Trust the process and let things unfold as they are ready to, and not a moment sooner. It says, in astrology, Saturn is a heavy planet that teaches us about hard work, responsibilities, and limitations. These are lessons that require a certain maturity. Am I mature enough for this year? And experience before we can fully appreciate their value. The energy of the snail card is very Saturnian in the sense. Though we may feel like nothing is happening, the slow season of time nevertheless allows us to cultivate a bigger, sweeter reward in the end. Can I get on the list now? Yes, you can. So, I don't know if you guys, obviously, I have a lot of stuff on my page right now, but I got the Hangman card for the tarot card for the month, and like, that's all about changing my perspective. And the Hangman card is also a lot about like stuff not going as quickly, or like I might need to have patience because things aren't flowing to me as quickly as I want them to be. And so I feel like the snail card also helps reiterate, and I feel like I'm doing great right now. So maybe that means at some point in this year, I'm going to hit this wall where I'm like, why am I not getting there? And I need to know that I have patience, and that what I'm not seeing is the things happening behind the scenes of everything. And I feel like you never know who's looking at your business, or you never know who's following your page and not commenting. There could be people watching this live right now that aren't clicked into the live, and they're just like kind of checking it out, seeing what this crazy lady's all about, you know? So I just need to have patience and know that at some point I'm going to hit that wall this year, because I feel like they're preparing me to hit that wall. I'm just going to see if there's any other insight they can give me as to why this shadow self is coming up. If the orphan card came up, okay. I thought that was the orphan card. I was like, please, I don't want to do inner child work. You did? Girl. I'm jelly. Crystal pulled me this same card at the sound bath last week, or Saturday. Wow. Okay. So this is telling me that the reason why this shadow work part is coming up for me is because some things are being kept from my path in order for me to go in the direction that I'm supposed to go. It's also telling me that when I hit that wall and I feel stagnant and like my efforts aren't paying off, that I really need to reflect and learn to trust within and trust myself. It's talking about like my inner knowing and my intuitive side, listening to myself, checking in with myself, listening to myself, not being frantic. This is reversed. So not being frantic and like throwing everything out there because I'm not seeing anything. It's telling me It's going to be okay. Some things aren't supposed to be in your path at that time, and I need to be okay with it and know that things are happening that I can't see. So I like that. I don't like it, but I like it. Okay, have fun, girl. I hope that it's a very good work day. I hope it's a good work day. I hope no chaos comes to you. And I hope that you're able to rest your back. My back has been killing me. Okay, Sam wants to go next. So let's do her shadow work reading. The readings are also helping me. I've set a goal for myself. I can put you on the list. Do you want me to do yours right now? Do you want me to do yours right now, Sam? I have made a goal for myself. So I am going to be pushing more readings at the beginning of my lives and on the page, because I'm trying to hit 444 in the amount that I make so that I can sign up for Let You Pay. Okay. So that I can sign up for a priestess class. I want to there's this priestess class that I want to take. And I told myself, if I can get 444 in readings, I will take that class. And I've made a little dent in it already. So, and that was just at the start of the year. So I've already made a little dent. The first day that I set that goal too was kind of funny, because I set that goal. Well, first I was like, I text Troy and I was like, hey, I want to take this class. It's this much, blah, 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 blah. Like, just because, you know, you get excited or whatnot. And then I sat on it and I was like, no, I need to put effort. There needs to be some sort of, why is this twisted? I need to do something in order to, I don't know, I felt like I needed to be the one that paid for it. Not that his money isn't my money and he would have paid for it just fine. I set that goal. I was like, no, if I'm going to take this class and if it's meant to be, I'm going to make that money out of readings. And that same day, I had 2 random people show up here for readings in the store, which I haven't peddled that very much either. But if you come and shop in the Pocatello area, I can do readings in the store, just general readings for $25 or mini readings for $15. And I had 2 random people show up and get general readings that day. And then I had a third person come and she messaged me to get her yearly private reading. So like I made a pretty good dent in it that first day that I sent that. You don't have me anymore? Yes, you can do it after, because I know you. If it was like somebody new that was like, I want a reading, I'll pay after. Nope. But Sam, I know how to track you down. I've got you on Messenger. I got you on my Facebook. I got you on all my things. All my things. So I'm going to put the snail back in there. Maybe you could be like me. So just allow me to tap into your energy, Miss Sam. Sam. Green eggs and ham. I don't know why that. Okay. You work with Athena, don't you, Sam? I know you got it. You can't have all the shadow. She just wants to work on one this year. The one that she's going to have to work on the most this year. You can't look at the whole, you can't have, look at how many cards it is. Is it a tower year? I do have your address too. You used to get called ham in school? The kids are so mean. That is so mean. That's ruthless. Ooh. We have the hippo. This was definitely a spirit animal for me growing up. The hippo. 78. Well, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because when I tapped in, that's what came to my mind. A heavyweight in the animal kingdom, the hippo is the third largest land mammal behind the elephant and the white rhino. The incredible mass of the hippo represents the theme of abundance, expansion, and indulgence. And if you've pulled the hippo card, you are in the flow of it. Yes. This card will always be a welcome sight in a reading, as we should be experiencing abundance in many and maybe all areas of our lives. There is a jovial energy that comes along with the hippo. As we are deeply in the flow of gratitude, when this card is present as well, you may be entertaining your every indulgence and rewarding yourself for all your hard work. Just make sure not to go overboard or to hoard all the good tidings for yourself. The hippo asks you to share your wealth, literally and figuratively, with those we love. After you've taken a moment to treat yourself, remember that you will eventually have to get to work again to create even more moments of abundance in your life. In astrology, Jupiter is the planet we look to for abundance. The house it sits in represents the area of life where we've always experienced a certain ease. Others may view us as particularly lucky in this area. The sign that Jupiter sits in points to the energy we can embody to kick in the Jupiterian themes of expansion, opportunity, growth, and good fortune. Locate Jupiter in your chart and research its meaning to further cultivate the energy of the hippo. This is very interesting as a shadow work card. I feel like you don't see this at all, and like right now, right? You don't see that you have the abundance in wealth, love, like life has been very difficult for you right now. So this being your shadow work card, one of the things that hit me was that we don't see ourselves with that abundance, and therefore we can't manifest that abundance. So I feel like seeing yourself really receive all the things you deserve and all the things your family deserves and your kids deserve is what's going to be difficult for you. And then when you get that abundance, I feel like making sure that you continue going on the right path and you don't allow yourself to get like put lipstick on a pig, you know what I mean? Like you stop the progress because you're like, I got it. I have the abundance. I'm like at some point you're going to have that abundance in this year and things are going to start going really great, but then you could start slacking on your spiritual work. You could start slacking on the efforts that you put in to get to that point. So making sure that you continue. Like, I don't even know why you would think you don't deserve. Why wouldn't you deserve all the most amazing and wonderful things? You need to start seeing it and believing that you do deserve those things. Look, girl. Look, it's a 4-leaf clover. Like if you're not getting this luck and abundance, you're blocking it. You're blocking it. Go with the flow. Rely on your community around you. Using your time well. Using your time well. Like you're gonna forget. So what would be really good for you so that you don't forget your responsibilities and your efforts and what you're working towards and your goals and things? Like I would make sure that you're checking in with yourself and journaling every day. And you should do that thing where people say, good things happen to me every day, and like say it 3 times in the mirror to yourself, and then like when the good things happen, live in those moments. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck and stagnant. Like a lot of the times we are the problem in our journey and we just don't acknowledge it, but you are the problem. You are the problem, and you just need to keep pushing through it, girl. Keep trekking through the mud until you get to that abundance, because it's coming. All of those things are coming for you. Keep going. Keep trekking in the mud. Like, I'm telling you, I don't even need cards for that. I don't even need cards for that. Does anybody else want to get on, do the shadow work reading? Ding! Before I, let's set your abundance. You're gonna forget. You're gonna forget. And to keep your thoughts in order, you need to. You need to. I've been journaling in the tarot card journal. I think there's one on Amazon for $15 too. I got the more expensive one, and so it has me journaling at the day and night, but just the tarot card one. And why would you get a tarot card journal? Like maybe that's more fun to think about than journaling about your day. But when you pull that card to reflect on your day, it will help you journal for that day so that you keep your thoughts and stuff in order. You will forget. Yeah. So you need to do something to set that. Like maybe you don't allow yourself to doom scroll until you've journaled. Like you know how you reward your kids for when they complete their task? You need to go back to that and do that for yourself. You need to parent yourself. Okay? I don't let myself, I get out of the bath at night and I have to do my meditation before I'll let myself doom scroll. And then last night I couldn't even, after I meditated, I couldn't even scroll on my phone last night. I just was like, I was so tired. I still feel tired. Okay. Let me make sure I don't have any more comments on wanting the reading. How come I can't see any comments on this one? I can't see anything and it won't even let me out. Let me out! Let me out of the box. That's a weird clicking noise. Let me go into this profile and see if I can see comments in this one. If you are interested in coming to the sound bath this Thursday, we only have 2 spots left. Why can't I see comments on this? This is the whole reason I got the iPad out, was so I could see comments. Why is it clicking? Is my washer making it do that? That's gonna be so annoying. I guess if I flip the phone the other way, and then I can do that. Okay. I am going to flip the phone around, I guess. Let me see if this iPad does it. When's our first retrograde? Do we know when that is? Hey, this one let me write in. I don't want to make a post. I want to see where my live is. Hey, girl, hey.
Do we
How come this one has comments?
know when that is? Live is.
How do I turn this down?
Do we know when that is?
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I can see comments on this one. Listen, I will get it. I will do the dang thing. Now, where'd the comments go again? Okay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, girl. And if you're rewatching this and you want a shadow work reading and I'm not live anymore, just message me and I can do that for you. I can even make a little video and post it, or I can just send it to you through Messenger. Okay. Let's start the live show. Drum roll, please. So, Peach Moonstone is our crystal of the month. It is the energy of stepping into the new year, new me. Peach Moonstone is deeply connected to the divine feminine, emotional healing, and learning how to be gentle with yourself, again, instead of forcing growth. Mentally, Peach Moonstone helps calm racing thoughts and soften self-criticism. It's really good if you tend to overthink conversations or replay things you wish. I wonder if does this go up higher? Should I try? Does this go up higher? I don't think it goes up higher. Listen, my other stand broke. I will bring the crystals closer up to you guys, okay? Replay things you wish you had said differently. Emotionally, the stone works straight with your heart, helping you release old emotional weights and learning how to feel safely again. It supports compassion for yourself and others, especially around communication and boundaries. Physically, Peach Moonstone is often connected to hormone balance, nervous system support, and emotional stress stored in your body. Spiritually, this is a stone of intuition, inner wisdom, and remembering who you were before you learned to dim yourself. It pairs beautifully with mermaid energy, water rituals, and sound healing. This is a come back home to yourself crystal. For this month especially, Peach Moonstone supports heart and throat chakra healing, helping you speak gently but honestly and feel without shutting down. So this is the first one for 12, number 1 for 12. I think I may want to switch. Let me switch you guys because I don't know. Let me. You're in the dark. You're not really in the dark. Because then I can kind of see better. Okay. This will help. So this is the first one. This is a palm stone. Let's move this light, not this piece, this light up so it's not blinding you. I want to show you the flash. Let me turn the light off. Where's the light off? Technical difficulties. There is a really good flash. She's just a little shy, y'all. Just a little shy. So you'd say hope and number 1 if you want the palm stone. Palm stones are my favorite for meditation. I like to put it on my knee, and then I like to hold it in my hand, or I like to put it on my heart for when I'm meditating. So this is and then I do put palm stones in my bras sometimes. Sometimes I do that. This is a number 2 for $12 as well. These peach moonstone palm stones are perfect if you like to hold your crystals during meditation, breath work, or even while you're winding down at night. They're very soothing and grounding. Hey girl, hey, how are you? This piece is really, really pretty. I hope I can get you guys to see this. Like, I wanted to keep one of these palm stones because I don't have just real peachy palm stones. But look at that. This is number 2 for 12. So you'd say hope 12. And hope number 2. Oh my gosh, you guys. Can you just see that? Wow. I could just sit in that. I need to make a video of this one because this would get a lot of views. Look at how she's pretty. Okay. And then I do have some bracelets. Bracelets are great if you want the support with you all day, especially if you're working on softer communication, self-love, and emotional balance. So you would wear it on your your non-dominant hand to help absorb the energy, or if you were trying to push the love into the room and the emotional balance into the room at your work or at your home, then you would wear it on your dominant hand. So I have 3 in this one. This is the 8mm beads. So you'd say hope and number 3. These are for 15. I could even, you could tell me like 1, 2, or 3. Connor really loves this crystal because this was the crystal that sent us to the ER. This is a higher quality in the peach moonstone bracelets. You'll see when you look at the flash, but these are still for 15. These ones are just more flashy. And then I had 3 of these necklaces, and Connor ate one of them. That's why we went to the ER. He was like, let me put that in my stomach because I feel like that will heal me. And it did not heal him. We got an x-ray and he didn't actually have any in his stomach, which is, I'm thankful for him. But these are the necklaces. They're about like 18, 19 inches long, if you're wondering that. But they are so pretty. So I only have 2 in this, and this is they're 18 each, and this is number 5 for 18. If you want one of these, say hope number 5. Auntie is so good to him that she's going to take the beads that he broke and tried to eat, and she's going to make him a bracelet instead. Okay. Okay, the next row, so you can see that we have a lot of peach moonstone to get through. I have a flame. Flames are amazing for transformation. It helps ignite emotional healing and still keeping things calm and grounded. It's a lot of fire energy on top of all the other healings that this has. But this is the peach moonstone flame, number 6 for $20. Where is the good flash? There's a good flash right here. She's kind of shy to show on camera. The peach one's a little bit harder. If you have black moonstone, a lot of the times you'll see this peachy color in the black moonstone, and that still counts. If you have some of that, you should use that this month because it's a really good crystal for this month. I have some free forms. Number 7, Hope number 7 for 25 is what I'm holding right now. Free forms are powerful for your space, especially bedrooms, meditation areas, or anywhere you want peace and emotional flow. So, you want number 6, you want the fire. You have Aries in your chart, don't you, Brianna? Is that what we talked about? Is that you have some fire? You have some firepower? Oh gosh, this side. There's always a more flashy side. Thanks, girl. Put it in your box. Have a good sesh. Good job putting your self-care. Aries moon. Yep, see? That's why you like the flame. This is a free form for only $25. $20 for the flame goes to Miss Brianna. Okay, the next one is going to be number 8 for 30, so the prices are going to keep going up on these free forms. I remember this one was hard to get a video of, but there's like this really flashy band right here, which is kind of cool. Like, sometimes if I take it off screen, I can try to figure out which, but then it doesn't work. So this, the flashiest part of this one is this band all the way around, and you have to move it a certain way to get it. And when I do it in person, if I, you guys see me working for you? Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. I gotta twerk, 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 twerk. Twerk that, Crystal. That one's for 30. If you like the weird little band. I like the colors in the part that doesn't flash on that one too. It's just it feels very calm. Very calm. This is number 9 for 35. This one's got a lot of like red in it. Almost kind of reminds me of fire quartz. When I have the shop done out there, I want the lightings, like we need to make the light go good for lives, because this has like can lightings in the basement and it drives me crazy trying to work with it, with all the little, let me see if I can get this to flash for me. Oh, that's weird. So, kind of reminds me of like under the sea. You can see it when you do that. This has very pretty coloring with the red. I like this side. That one is for 35. And then we have number 10. This is the purple heart one if you want this one. These ones are the high quality ones, so this one's for 50. So number 10, the purple. Can tell why this is 50, because you don't have to fight for that flash. And then number 10, the gold heart one. She is little, but she is mighty. Love it. Okay. Let's scoot over just a little. Okay. I have two of their black moonstone and peach moonstone hearts. You can see more dark color in them. And it does come with the stands. So number 11's for 20 and number 12's for 20. So hearts are perfect for intentional self-love work or altar pieces, really anchoring compassion and softness. So this would be a good one to put in on an altar for yourself, for your higher self. And I mean, this heart is huge. And you get the stand, like it's my whole hand. It does flash. I did a video of this one on I think I posted it on the page already. It's so annoying to try to... I've missed your shows. Happy to see you back. Thank you, girl. I'm really just gonna work through the chaos, even if I end up having kids in the background, because I can't. I'm just gonna have to do that. Because our schedules are crazy. There we go. Work. Ooh, I like when it gets to this spot. See if we do the same thing. Nope. Which way do you want to go? Up, down. Do you see? Yeah. I'm gonna get there. This year's my year. We started it out with the ER visit, but I'm still live. I've still done it. This one's fatter. See, that one was like skinnier and flatter, and this one's like, she a little thick. Love it. Love it. Okay. And then I have a peach moonstone tower. I think it's my only tower that I have in the shop. It's great for directing energy upwards, especially if you're working on speaking your truth or stepping into a new version of yourself this year. So this is one I would set intention, speak to the top of the tower, set the intention for why you're needing it, and then put it in a special spot. This one is just really dark. I don't know that I saw any flash. There is a little bit of flash in this area. Not the flashiest of pieces, and it's not going to do it for me. There you go. See, I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. But she's chunky. I like how dark this, I don't think any of the other pieces are this dark. This is the darkest piece I have of the peach moonstone. And I have no spheres. Number 14, this is the high quality bracelet in the bigger beads. So this one's closer to a 10 millimeter bead. What? Was that a fox? What? Oh, I want to go run outside. What was that? Troy, are you up there? Oh, he's probably in his appointment. Dude, I'm not crazy. I think, let me just go look. Sorry, guys. Look at the pretty crystals for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, anyways, I didn't see anything. Or I saw something spiritually. But this has the bigger beads. This is why I get nothing done in my life. It's because I get so distracted. Ooh. But that one is for 20. The next thing I have are my handmade, yeah, it's been a time over here to flu and strep over Christmas. Teenager drama. I'm ready for some sunshine to come my way. Yes, I think this year I have said is a very masculine year. It's a very go-getter year. It's a year that we are just going to get the stuff done. And I feel like you can either make or break your year. And I'm going to make my year. I don't care if I have to constantly remind myself of things of gratitude or whatnot. Like, I'm happy that Connor didn't need surgery. And I'm happy that I survived Christmas break. I should put, I'm happy that we all were healthy during Christmas break, because I know a lot of families went to big parties and stuff and got very sick, and we didn't do that. So that was good. But just reminding ourselves of all the blessings that we do have, because I'm not getting stuck in a loop this year. I'm just not. So the bind rune, it's I have like the actual runes that I made it out of, but it's supposed to, I feel it's Lagoose and Anzus, I think. But I handmade these. I burned the wood and then I painted it. I didn't paint the backside, but Spirit told me not to paint the backside of this one. And I feel like if you wear it and it turns to your heart, because mine keeps turning like this, it just shows me that I need the bind rune pointed at my heart chakra. So I'm absorbing it that way instead of putting it as a shield. But these I made specifically with the intention of helping us speak with clarity, trust our intuition, and connect to deeper wisdom. And then I also put them in my ritual where I did my moon, my wolf moon black salt. So they were in a circle with the candles and stuff in the full moon. So they're charged with the wolf moon, which also brings courage and protection. So, and then I painted them that color specifically for the clarity and intuition. And they're only $8, but they have Reiki energy, and I made them if you're interested. If you're not interested, that's fine too. Been having visit me at night. I named one Jake, not from State Farm, and the other Jill. I pet Jake last night. but he wasn't too crazy about it. So I thought I saw the fox, but it was Troy walking past the window. But I'm telling you, I saw that fluffy tail with the tip of the tail. So foxes usually are an animal, like a totem animal that remain in a family, kind of like a bear. Like if somebody has a bear totem animal, I don't know, there's some reason it's usually a generational one that I see. So I feel like I was just seeing Troy's totem animal, the fox, following him. Because I'm telling you, I thought it was a fox so bad that I went to go look. And then I caught Troy at the door. And he was like all mischievous with his grin. I was like, what are you doing? So him and his fox are out there getting into mischief while I'm in here doing the Crystal Live. Possums keep coming up. I think they're cute. I tried to catch that raccoon and I never caught it. I should have just made friends and keep feeding it cherries. And then I probably would have gotten in trouble. But that's okay. The next one is number 16. They are for $40 each. These are more expensive pieces. They're the aquamarine. It's another big throat chakra stone that will be good for this month. Aquamarine supports calm, honesty, communication, emotional clarity. Mentally, it helps quiet anxiety around speaking up. Emotionally, it encourages gentle truth instead of bottled up feelings. Physically, it often connects to soothing the throat and calming the nervous system. Spiritually, it helps you trust your voice and speak from the heart instead of fear. These towers are amazing for directing calm communication energy into your space. And then the bracelets that I have as well are going to be helpful in supporting you in speaking your truth daily. And then I have one bracelet with it's got mica, but let's look at this one. Can I turn the light on or will it be too much? I feel like these look like ice and they feel like ice. Like there's something about this energy of the aquamarine that is super cold. Look at how pretty that is. So this one is the purple heart on number 16 for $40. Aquamarine towers, aquamarine pieces in general are harder to find, especially because I want real ones. So there's that. This is the red heart on number 16. And then I believe that number 17 are both putbacks in the towers. Like ones where people didn't pay or they decluttered their box. So this one is number 17 for $15 and it is the red heart. And he's cute. Look at that color. And then the gold heart on number 17. I love that one too. And then here is the number 18. This is a 10 millimeter bead bracelet. So this is in the bigger beads. Just cut the strings is what I usually do. Or I have this one that has the squares. These ones are better for smaller wristed people because then they don't pinch you. My small wristies. And then this one is the aquamarine, but it has mica in it. So the mica combo has an extra shimmer that really amplifies intuition and softness. And those ones are for 25. 25. And then another good crystal that would be good for this month is clear quartz. Clear quartz is a masterful healer and amplifies all the energies around you and works with other crystals. It helps with mental clarity, emotional balance, and physical energy flow and spiritual alignment. The goddess body is especially beautiful for divine feminine work. If you're working on self-care and self-love, you're working with goddess energy. The body is very beautiful and sacred. You want one of number 20? I've got you. One with the mica. Let's see. I feel like that one. I will put it in your box, Miss Savvy. It's been forever since I seen you. Number 21. 21 is a heart. So again, heart helps with love as well. So this heart is so pretty. I love the fact that it's like almost looks like it is broke on the inside. It's not one that's been glued or anything, but there's a line that goes all the way that way. And there's like a little rough spot, like right there. A little bit right in here, but it's not that part. It's so cool. You could definitely scry with this. This again would be great for meditations, for breath work. This would be good for, I would put this in my pillow too. If I was working with the clear quartz. I did show the goddess body already, but I skipped the heart. Don't get me in trouble. That really is quartz. Okay, I'm going to scoot us over. We have the one clear in the back you can't see, but it is number 23. This is a $15 sphere. Lots of rainbows. This would be a good scrying crystal as well. Meditate with this crystal, stare into this crystal, and see what you can see during meditations. And usually with those little forms and specks and stuff inside there, they'll start to transform if you work with your third eye. I've seen like a village. I've seen a guy in a horse, like riding the horse down. Like, these are so fun to play with. So this one is for 15, number 23. And then I also grabbed some tourmaline in quartz because I feel like new me, new year. Tourmaline quartz is really good with boundaries. So maybe this year you need to relook at your boundaries. It's amazing for protection while still standing in clarity and healing. Mentally, it helps clear negative thought patterns, Emotionally, it absorbs heavy energy, and physically, it grounds and stabilizes. Spiritually, it protects while amplifying intentions. The towers and pointed towers are great for energetic boundaries. And then the bracelets is perfect for your sensitivity to others' energies. So number 24 for $12. There's plenty of tourmaline in these towers. Look at those tourmaline rods in there. This one is for $12. I need to pull some chicken out. My brain. And then number 25, we have the first one is a gold heart and the second one is a purple heart. You can't really see it, but these are for $18, so these are a little bit bigger. This is number 25, the gold heart. Look at how cool that rod is, like going all the way up. This one looks like it has some smoky quartz in it. Look, you can see like, oh, that's so cool. I do think I have a necklace in the tourmaline and quartz that is really gorgeous too. I don't know if it's hanging up. I'll have to go check. But that one is the gold. And then this one is the purple. Ooh, this one's like classy. So pretty. And then I have the 3 pointed tower. This one's for $70. So this is a bigger piece. This is one I would put in a living room space or in an office space or even in my kitchen. Where is it that you tend to take the most phone calls or have the most conversations? Where is it that you need the most protection? This one's for $70, and can we just say gorgeous? There's rainbows up here and all through this one. I don't know that I can get you to see them. She's a little dusty. She's a little dusty. That's what happens when you're constantly saging and cleansing all the crystals in the shop. Plenty of tourmaline in this piece. Oh, I wish you guys could see the rainbows that I'm seeing. No fair. Number 85, number 27, this one has crazy amounts of tourmaline in it. And this one has the double point for $85. So it has some golden healer in it. Trying to dust it. If you're needing protection, this is a good crystal for your year. And then this is the bracelet for tourmaline and quartz. I do have more of these for $15. This is just the one I pulled. I should find mine. Okay, let's scoot us over again. Move this. My extension cord. Okay. I have Most of these are put back items. So number 29, these sold out really fast. I do not have any more of these. The only reason I have this one is because it got put back. So this is a number 29 for 18. This is a fire quartz bowl and it is gorgeous. Let me grab my paper. So fire quartz has a lot of ancestral energy. It's also really protective and brings in a lot of confidence. This is so pretty in person. Number 29 if you want that one. Number 30, this is an obsidian broom. I feel like, if I remember right, it does stand up. That would be a cute piece in an altar. Number 29 to Miss Savvy. Gotcha. That is a good steal because I don't have any more of those. So the obsidian broom is amazing for sweeping away the negative energy, and it's really protective and grounding. Brings a lot of ancestral energy. So that one is for 30. That one is for 12. It is number 30. I pulled unicorn cards yesterday, so I think this is funny. So this is an interesting piece because it's dark. It's tiger's eye, but it's dark on both sides. But this is the flash is in the middle. Very much unicorn vibes. So tiger's eye carries confidence, courage, and inner strength. And I feel like the unicorn spirit animal is all about believing in magic again. Maybe this is the spirit animal you're going to work with this year. But that one is for 18. And then I have this number 32 for 20. This is a fluorite bowl, rainbow fluorite bowl. It's perfect for mental clarity and organization. It's very pretty. This would be good to put moon water in or your rings. This would be a good offering dish for an altar. That one's for 20 and this one's a putback. And then I have 2 of the toothless dragons. I have one in the opalite and one in blue quartz. Both are very playful but powerful reminders that strength can be gentle and fun. So blue quartz is the blue opalite is more about 31. Hope 31. Gotcha. The blue opalite is about communication. And again, we are working with communication for this month. Communication and compassion. This is the blue opalite. Toothless. Very fun. And the dragon, 32, not 31. Gotcha. I kind of thought that was weird. I wanted to grab the bowl. I thought that was weird. I should have listened to my intuition. I can try. Number 33. This is the opalite. The blue opalite. And then this one is 33 with the gold heart. This is blue quartz. This one is going to help more with spiritual connection and insight and enlightenment, whereas the opalite's going to help more with the communication and compassion. So if those are the two, I got you. Number 34, that's this one, for 18. And it is Green Adventurine. So I've had this dragon for a long time. What I was saying is Imbolc is coming up, and we are doing the coven ceremony where it's going to be awakening our dragons candle ceremony. So the dragon keeps coming up. I'm working on a dragon crystal art thing. Like, dragons are all about letting go of your ego and seeing yourself for who you truly are. So this one is also helps with growth, luck, and heart healing. Hope 34. The dragon. Gotcha. Okay. These next ones are not, I'm going to sit down, and they're not going to have, numbers. So I might have to make numbers for her. Let me grab my chair. Okay. So this, I thought showing Danielle's pieces for the month, this will do as number 36. This, you put your sage bundle or your lavender bundle or blue sage, dragon's blood, whichever bundle you use, and this is where it'll hold it, and it's kind of nice. And because it is we are doing the mermaid spirit animal, and it's like oceany vibes and communication vibes for this month, I thought I would highlight her bundles. So that one could be 36. And then I really want to get, if I don't sell her thing, like I might get this one. This one's only for $7. But this one is so cute. I love this one. It's my favorite. I thought about just sending her $7. But there's that. And then I also have my black salt that I made for the full moon during the wolf moon. It's spelled by me under the super wolf moon. It's for protection and calling in your inner warrior energy. If you go counterclockwise around your house perimeter, counterclockwise, then you're closing down the energy of your house and calling in protection. If you're wanting to open up your house to more opportunities and growth and stuff, more intuitive insight, then it's still going to be protective, but I would go clockwise, if that makes sense. But if you're needing a ton of protection, I would go the other way. So these ones are for $13. I'll do number 35. I don't have 13, but it says 13 right here. $13. So that is, and I used Reiki energy over the break, Christmas break. I didn't schedule anything with anybody, and it was because I was finishing my master Reiki. So I am a master Reiki. I honestly just didn't get the certificate. I was still using everything I had learned from my master Reiki, but I wanted to finish and get the certificate. So I did use master Reiki symbols on the wolf moon black salt. And I made those labels myself. This is for people who you can't sage your home, you can't light the candles. Maybe you're in an apartment, maybe it bothers people and they won't let you light it. A lot of husbands really hate sage, which I think is interesting. But this is a protection spray from Danielle for $15. It has lavender, cedarwood, frankincense, and sage. And I feel like these are perfect for this month to set the intention of protecting your space. So I would just go if I was doing just one singular room, I would go to the four corners, and then I would make sure that I did the four corners of any windows or closets as well, because closets, a lot of kids and stuff open portals in their closets, and that way you're cleansing and clearing. People get really nervous about cleansing and clearing their home and thinking they're going to do it wrong and invite stuff in. And people are like, if you use sage, you're killing everything. If you use Palo Santo, then you're inviting stuff in. There's so many rules, but you make the rules. Don't allow society to make the rules. Spirituality and following your intuition is not a difficult thing. So don't get lost. If you want that protection spray for $15, we'll go $38 for that. I also have the frankincense. Is our incense for the month. So these are 20 sticks for $5. So frankincense. And like when I smelled the box, I did not like it. I did not like the smell of the frankincense, and I thought I was not gonna like using it, but I am like hoarding it now because I think there's something about it that is super beautiful in this month. So it is frankincense. It's for $5, and it is number 39. I have lots of these for sale, so if you want more than one box, just let me know. But that is the incense of the month to help with cleansing, grounding, and deep meditations. I also have self-love kits from Miss Crystal. They include a candle, a pair of earrings. This one has her owl earrings. I honestly should take it. It's got her bath ritual in it. The bath ritual is, I want to say it's the Snowy Night one. And it smells amazing. If you don't have a bath and you have foot soaks, you can still do her bath salt rituals. Just put it in a foot soak instead. It includes the little bag so the herbs don't go down your drain. And then it also has a Connor bracelet, and the Connor bracelets are highlighted. This one has an 8.5. They're highlighted this month for that love and letting go of frustration and stuff. So these bundles are for $25. And then if you have kids and you are needing a crystal bracelet for them, Crystal from New Beginnings, she does the bracelets in the smaller sizes. So this is like a 7 1/4. And they're for $10. This one is a 7-inch. This one's a 6 1/2. And this one's a 7 1/2. But if you're interested in any of those, let me know. I'm gonna scoot you guys over again. Let me move this bin that I have right here. Pulling my cords. Okay. So that's where I put those for $10. And then I do have 3 put back pendants. These are lock and key pendant symbolizing unlocking your next chapter. So this is an obsidian set for $8. I'm going to put that on H. And then this is a lab set. Obsidian is very protective, grounding. It's good for pain relief. It's also good for why can't I think? Protection, trauma. The lab is good for your intuitive side. It helps with overthinking. So this one, it does have the silver flash. I'm going to put that on G. And then I have an opalite one, and this is for communication and compassion. And that is on F. Those are $8. And then I think that is it on that stuff. The other stuff that I was going to show is I have some flower agate palm stones. I feel like if you are an entrepreneur, or you have a business, or you're working in business, or you're working at all, or you're trying to manifest things for yourself, flower agate is amazing for growth and becoming who you really want to become. So I'm going to show a couple of these, and these are for $6. It's hard to show with just one hand. But any kind of entrepreneur, like, we all need a little bit of flower agate with us this year, because this year we are creating big businesses. We are getting our name out there. We want the abundance. That's really pretty. Hope 34. 34. Oh, it's just because, hello, Miss Marcy. It made it seem like she had commented that, Hope 34 again. Here is another flower agate. This is a very pretty one for $6. We ship to anywhere in the United States. If you're in Pocatello, Idaho, you can open a box and come pick up. Some of these might UV react. I don't have my flashlight out, though. These are pretty. Flower agates. Look, that's got like a pretty quartz pocket. This is really good for your solar plexus, but good for all of your chakras as well. You can open a box and make payments on a box. I accept Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Square. I wonder if this whole part UV reacts, because it's like kind of a weird color. I have to hide the flashlights from the kids, and then I can't find them. And it's been a while since I've done a live, so I don't know where they are. I'm going to move these kids' bracelets down. If you're looking for other bracelets, Crystal has other bracelets as well that she makes for kids. Why does that look like there's a kid in that with a binky? Am I making that up, or can you see that too? Creepy. I just love how spooky it looks with all of the stuff in it. That's I for $6. This one's weird too. J for $6. We'll do two more. Two more. And then I have some spheres I can show. Does anybody have any requests on what a material they're looking for? This has like some banded agate in it. Okay, that one's L. Those were for $6. And I have more. Okay, I am gonna grab, well, this is perfect. I'll do this. Can you see that? Because I can't see if you can see that. It's like right in the middle of the screen. Are we still here? Why does it seem like I'm not here? Am I here? Yeah, I am here. It was like buffering on my other screen. Okay. Let me grab a sphere holder real quick. Okay, these ones are for $40. The spheres are. So let's start with this one first. This is a strawberry quartz sphere. This is going to be kind of similar to the same energy as a rose quartz has, but it is more on like steroids, like rose quartz on steroids. So it's going to help with that love, that forgiveness, that heart chakra, that compassion. Very pretty, pretty crystal. Love me some strawberry quartz. See if that looks a little better. That's pretty. I could do that one. So these are all for $40. They're all for $40. This one would be number 61. If you want that one. I have this one's a unique piece. This one got put back. So I do not have any more of these because they were incredible and they sold out really quickly. This is a blue rose quartz, so they are harder to find. So again, same beautiful energy as the rose quartz, but Hope 61. You got it. Number K? Oh, I did not see that, Savvy. Got you. As soon as she said 61, then I seen that. Hope K twice. Sorry, girl. I'm sorry. So this is blue rose quartz. Let me see if I want to have my book. I'm making kind of like a booklet on all of the crystals and healing properties, but I don't have that with me right now. Rare, unique variety of rose quartz with blue or gray blue tint, often found in Madagascar, known for combining the heart-healing love of traditional rose quartz with added tranquility, emotional clarity, and calm linked to heart and throat chakra, work for self-love and communication. Let's do 65. That one is going to be number 65. Thanks, girl. It's been a while since I've done a live. Okay, these ones are a little bit smaller. You see how this is smaller than this one's a crazy deal. That's not even like this bin. But this is a very high quality smoky quartz. So smoky quartz is one of the ones that I love for toxic energy. It absorbs toxic energy and then pushes out positive energy in its place. So, like, I don't know if you guys can see that really good, but it is so pretty. Look at that. I love that. This is, because it has quartz too, it's smoky quartz, it would help with all of your chakras. But this one, it will do number 68. You're good. You're good. I'm making it work. These are all $40. I mean, what can I say? I love all my peoples. This one is also crazy unique. So this is called a unicorn stone. Oh my gosh, you guys. I needed this. I'm on my cycle. Too much information, I know. But if you have hormone fluctuations and stuff like this, like I can't even think because this feels so good. But it has lepidolite, it has pink tourmaline, and it has smoky quartz. So they call this unicorn stone. So lepidolite is the purple sparkly mica, and that helps with mood swings. It helps bipolar, mental instability. Like, that's why that is so good for us women. And then the pink tourmaline, that one is very protective, but also helps with hormone balancing. And then you can see the smoky quartz in here that absorbs the negativity and pushes out positivity. And then for some reason this one has like 2 blue raw pieces in it. I have no clue what that blue raw is, but very pretty crystal. This is a unicorn stone. This one will be number 62. Number 62. If I go like that, it'll spin around. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I want to work with it. I'm going to have to find my unicorn stone because I'm sure I kept a small piece. I just feel like that's really good. Like, what are we talking about? Self-love and getting back into the routine of things and accepting ourselves as women. I feel like this is like a perfect stone for that. So this is number 62. I got craziness going on here. Let me show you another one in the unicorn. So here's another unicorn stone. This one you can tell has way more smoky quartz. And the lepidolite is a lot darker in places. Can I find the pink tourmaline? No. Like, I kind of feel like I see a pink spot and then I lose it. But this is pretty. I liked this one better, but you might like this one better. You should get the crystals that work well with you. We'll do this one for 60. I mean, this one is number 60 for 40. You have sound again? Well, good. Excuse me. Welcome back to the show. Hello, Miss Crystal or Matt. I never know who it is watching. She said she was making nachos for lunch. If you guys didn't know, Crystal is a lunch lady. And she treats those kids so good. Gonna get herself in trouble. She treats them so good. But I made nachos last night as a comfort food. And she said, the kids are having nachos tomorrow. Cutler made me start packing his lunch again. So I'm hoping that he eats his lunch today because that will annoy me if he doesn't eat his lunch. If you guys are on here too and you missed the beginning part where I'm doing shadow work readings for $15. Just let me know if you're interested and I can send it through Messenger, or I can post a video of your reading on the page, and you could just give me your name, or you could call yourself Unicorn Bob, and I could say Unicorn Bob's reading is this one, and then nobody would know it's you're Unicorn Bob. I don't know why I came up with that. So that one was number 60. I have a Ocean Jasper. This one is gorgeous. Look at these colors. So Ocean Jasper helps with everything. It's another good one. When I see Ocean Jasper, like the first thing that comes to my mind is it's a regenerator. So if you've had like a lot of illnesses or a lot of problems with healing, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, it helps in regenerating that energy. How should I put that on there? So if you want the Ocean Jasper, just say Ocean Jasper. So I don't have all these numbers wandering around. Since she has, I wanted to say since she has vision again, but it's hearing. Since she has hearing. Unicorn Bob wants a reading. Nah, that's good. Hey, witches. You said you loved when I go live on Tuesdays because you can listen to it in the background. You said you missed it. That's what you said. Don't you remember? That's what you said. I pulled my shadow work reading at the beginning of this live, and it was the snail card talking about how when I get stunted that I'm going to have like, I'm not going to see everything that's going on in the background and stuff, and I'm going to think that I'm stuck, but I'm not actually stuck. There's progression. I'm just not seeing it, and that I need to trust in myself and just have this higher perspective and really check in with me. I was so happy to have that reading so that I could not listen and panic when I'm stagnant. That's why I don't read myself, but I was curious. So that was the Ocean Jasper. We'll just litter balls all over the table, okay? This is Amber. This is an amber sphere for $40. Really pretty. Amber is a tree sap, right? So I've had people get kind of confused when they get the crystal and it's super light and they're like, this doesn't feel like a crystal. Well, it's tree sap. So it's not going to feel like crystal, and the energy is super healing. The main reason why we would use this is for physical health and healing, or it's for mental health. This is for a lot of people that have unaliving thoughts or have thoughts of self-harm, or maybe your teenager is super depressed. This is a very good crystal for depression. So this is Amber. If you want this one, just say Hope Amber Sphere. And don't ever worry about spelling on my live show. You could spell stuff wrong. It doesn't matter. If you get close, I'll be good with you because I can't spell either. You went in the afternoon, like after 4. Did I? Well, I've got kids then. And you guys can't hear the kids in the background. Is that what I did on a Tuesday? I don't remember. I haven't been doing my lives in forever. I am going to try different time frames. You guys are just going to have to follow the page because my life is chaos and I'm okay with it because we're a chaos witch, right? We don't follow the rules. There is no rules. Okay. Oop, here's one. This was my crystal last year that I was supposed to work with. I think I did work with it well. But I'm trying to see if I can see anything. It's called Mookite. I hate that the camera auto adjusts. It's giving me I'm going to have to put it down because that's pissing me off. Mookaite jasper. So the biggest thing about Mookaite jasper is it helps with decision making. If you're somebody who is having a difficult time and you're being very indecisive, you're needing to really work with your solar plexus and your root chakra this year, the number 4 was on there. Like, this might be your crystal. Again, these spheres are for $40 and Mookaite is super helpful. Sorry, girl. I'll do afternoon ones at some point. I might throw in a Friday one. It just, you never know. You never know. Is that a Mookaite? Moo. If you have any requests for crystals, let me know. This is the last ones I'm showing are these spheres. This is a chocolate calcite. Reminds me of like a cappuccino. Let's look up chocolate calcite because it's been a while since I have worked with a chocolate calcite. I know it's grounding. Centers on grounding, emotional healing, and abundance, anchoring energy to the earth through the root chakra to provide stability, calm anxiety, and encouraging personal growth, motivation, and manifestation of prosperity by clearing limiting beliefs and fostering self-acceptance. Grounding, stability, soothing, brings about abundance, manifestation, supports transformation. It's really good for the root chakra. Root chakra. Very pretty. I think I had a bunch of those in free forms. I don't think I have any more. I was trying to see if I can see anything. Ooh, you guys, look. You can't see yet, but black moonstone. Don't do that to me. I don't like it. You make me mad. And it's got a little bit of the peach moonstone. So if you were being stubborn, you didn't really want to work with the peach moonstone, but you like the black moonstone. This is a good one for transformation. It's good if you're working with the wolf spirit animal. The black moonstone definitely connects to that energy of untamed resources and following your intuition. It's kind of a wild card of a crystal. Can it be grounding, or is it going to push you more into your intuitive side? Who knows? But this one is, again, for $40. $40. I'm just trying to show one of each. Here is a rose quartz crystal. Love, forgiveness, acceptance, compassion. So that is our rose quartz in the $40. That's a pretty dark rose quartz. You can kind of see that one in the background. That's a lighter one. This one's pretty rich in the color of pink. Pretty, pretty. You can always rewatch. I'm like a Netflix series when I'm actually doing all my stuff. Just rewatch. I'll do a table scan too. I'm gonna start trying. I really am. Like, we are almost done now, and I might do some afternoon or evening lives too. So you're really just gonna have to follow the page. Make sure I'm a favorite. Make sure you're still following me. Sometimes Facebook unfollows pages and stuff. But this is the only place I go live because I can't go live on Instagram, and TikTok feels like a joke to go live. I just can't get behind it. I should try, but I don't know. We'll see. I can't even be consistent on Facebook Live. Maybe if I can do both. So this is a purple fluorite sphere for 40. Purple fluorite is really good for organization on your mind, especially if you're having a lot of foggy issues or ADHD. A rainbow fluorite or purple fluorite, any kind of fluorite is very helpful for that organization aspect of life. I did do the keys. So I have an obsidian lock key. This is a pendant, and you could put them both on here, or you could put the lock somewhere else on your altar maybe. So maybe you can have a connection to your altar, and then you have a connection to yourself with the lock and key. You could give the lock or the key to somebody, but these are for $8. I have it in the obsidian. I have it in a lab. The lab does have some flash on that corner, and then it does have silver flash in here. And then there's the opalite. Love keys because I work a lot with Hecate, and she works with keys. And plus, keys are just very symbolic of unlocking whatever it is you're struggling with, you know? Unlock that abundance, unlock that full potential of yourself. So they're very good for spiritual aspect of things. I think that is it on the spheres. And then I did have the, if you were wanting one of the diamond in quartz, I do have these. These are really good for scrying as well. Plus, anytime they facet a crystal, it that creates that point, which brings a lot of intensified energy into that. So this would be great for spiritual work. You could use this as a wand. You could set this with intention. This would be one I would definitely put on my altar. Again, these are for 40. Very pretty. Maybe I'll put this one up here. That'll be I. This one's got an X in it. Does that even look pretty up there? It takes forever for the iPad to get where we're actually at. Like, it's so laggy. I wonder if that's how all of you guys are. Now I put it up there. Now I get to see if it looks pretty. Kind of. We'll put that one on K, and then I'll show one more. of these diamonds and then I'll be done. If you have any requests, last time for requests. Otherwise, I'm going to make lunch and go do a bunch of readings. Again, if you're wanting a shadow work reading, you can just send me the 15 and message me. And I can either make a video that I'll post on my page or I can send it to you through Messenger. We can keep it anonymous. If you want the video on the page, just tell me a fake name. Oh. We have so much fun when we do all of our lives. And I'll put that one up there. And then I will just lay these all out for the table scan and see. So that is it for the day. I have to channel a bunch of readings for this week because I have a bunch of Reikis and I have a yearly reading that I'm doing, but I will get your guys' boxes updated within the next day or two so that you can keep those open and have the ability to stop by. My hours are posted for the week if you want to stop by and get something. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. If you watch this and you rewatch this and you want an item, take a screenshot or send me what you're wanting through requests. Sometimes it gets lost if you claim it on the video, but if you claim it on the video, I do try to screenshot it and go back. I hope you guys have a beautiful and amazing Tuesday. Remember to love yourselves and make this year your bitch. That's what we're going to end on. Love you guys. Bye.